What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the debut album from the band Nauseam, entitled Nihil Quam Vacuitas Ordinatum Est. This is released on Lavadome Productions. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Veneto, Italy, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very technical, brooding, and oppressive style of death metal. Prior to the formation of this project, this band had went under the name Death Heaven. And under that band name, they had made a style of music that pretty much was representative of a more meat and potatoes sort of style of death metal, a la early Morbid Angel or Hate Eternal or anything of that nature. They put out a demo release and an album back in 2007 called Viral Apocalypse. When they came out with music under that name, it sounded pretty good. Nothing to brag home or go over the moon about, in my opinion, but still, I thought it was music that got the job done. But fast forward to 2011, and the band decided to undergo a name change. That name change, of course, being Nauseam. And with a name change came a new style and delivery of their music. They changed their death metal sound into something more contemporary, something more modern and effective. I mean, if you are aware of bands like Ulcerate or the current era of Gorguts, to even black metal like Dodecahedron or Deathspell Omega, you would know the kind of sound that a band like Ad Nauseam were going to reach for. And over the last couple of years, this band has been fine-tuning their craft to come out with a new sound and fine-tune things for their debut album. And now here we are with their debut full-length album, once again entitled Nihil Quam Vacuitas Ordinatum Est. It's 8 tracks, and it clocks in at around 55 minutes in length. And pretty much, this is the right and proper way to get a band like this introduced. Their style is just straight up, go for the throat, go for the jugular kind of mentality, and it's like that throughout the entire length of this album. It may be a lengthy album, but it's a lengthy album that will keep you listening to it on and off for a very long time. I think this band has made a very impactful statement with their debut. Musically, it's just a technical masterclass. There is a lot to be heard and going on here. You hear it on tracks like My Buried Dreams and La Maison d'Eve. Just the technical riffs being represented on here just have a very impactful whirlwind sort of drive into their sound. I mean, the riff work is very crazy and chaotic. A lot of dissonant, crushing chords being represented on those songs. And then later on into the more in-depth, detailed moments of this record, the guitar work here is very much well played, very well versed, very heavy sounding, not too clean to the point where it'll feel distracting. I think the guitar riffs are incredibly monumental to listen to here. Just like the guitar, the bass work here is very technical, very powerful in this album's mix and production. Very well heard, very meaningful. When you hear the bass licks, you already know what you're going to be in for, and I think it serves the right kind of balance for this album's length and this production and mentality. I really think it's awesome. When it comes to the drums, the drum work is just incredible. I love this drummer's speed and aggression. I love the fast pedaling and the double bass. I love the fills. I love the almost jazzy structures when it comes to more slower elements of this record. I really think this drummer has a key mind and idea for how to get things done, and he delivers some incredible drum work here. Very awesome pace, very good syncopations, rhythms, and patterns. I love the way that this drummer handles his business here. And I'm loving the inclusions of stuff like violins and pianos being brought in on songs. I mean, songs like Key to Timeless Laws and Into the Void Eye, just some really awesome and frenetic violin work going on. And then you get to a track like The Black Veil of Original Flaw, where towards the closing moments of that song, you get an almost dark, sinister, creepy sort of piano playing going on that track. I really think it's awesome for what that song sets out to do, and kind of gives you a little bit of chills going in forward. And when it comes to the vocals, I'm loving the vocal delivery here. Very, very raspy, very throaty sounding growls. That's the kind of vocal delivery that's being represented on here, and I think this guy does a tremendous job when it comes to doing his vocal style. Very smart vocal performance, very well worded when it comes to the lyrical content and themes. Very dark, very oppressive, very sinister sounding stuff. I'm loving this guy's vocal delivery all the way through. So overall, if you're into death metal, technical death metal, you're going to find something to love about Ad Nauseam. I think this band is going to be making much more of a bigger impact in the years to come. I love this band's style, and I love their approach. I love their delivery, and this is a very memorable debut. As far as traditional, straight-up death metal is concerned, this is pretty much one of the very best of 2015, that's for sure. So, if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say My Buried Dreams, La Maison d'Eve, Into the Void Eye, Lost in the Antiverse, and the closing track, Superimposing, Mere Will, and Sheer Heed. Just some really crazy stuff. I might have said the name of the last song wrong, but sorry about that. But yeah, I'm going to leave you some links in the description box. That's how you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will link you to the Lavadome Productions Bandcamp page, where you can stream this album in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you think it's worthy of being purchased or not. You can buy it digitally, and you can also buy the CD physically. Of course, it's a really nice, professionally done CD. I bought it in North America through Severed Records, and I'm pretty sure other places in North America might carry it. But if you want to get it through Lavadome, I will link you to the Lavadome web store so you can buy it there. So, again, let me show you the album. This is Nihil Quam Vacuitas Ordinatum Est by Ad Nauseam. This is released on Lavadome Productions. Full support for this, and I'm going to give this a very strong 9 out of 10. Very impressive debut from this band. If you are into dark and oppressive death metal, Ad Nauseam deliver the goods. So support Ad Nauseam. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And until the next time, Armijo out.